Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Boilermakers will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Browning. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse,
there he goes! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Running to Green. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
and you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. So Purdue's offense will get the ball for the first time. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line.
Oh, he's got some space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. to the air on first down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give from the gun. On the move at the 30. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Works the middle of the field. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snap it to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Let's go. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. Hold and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to...
Touchdown, Penn State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the grab down the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now breaks into the open. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Leaves him with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Purdue!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end down the gut. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fighting off the defender. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
And a great play design here in this type of situation, obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping it.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finds his man in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Leaves it with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
Yeah, and we are linebacker U. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Turning it on. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need to.
They cough it up inside the... What a stunningly boneheaded play. You can't make a miracle every time. Don't get sacked for the safety. Finding open areas. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. And some room to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Makes the grab. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. There he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a one-possession game here in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got it behind the line. It's Avery. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Avery. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Got some room headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Oh, he's got a chance. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. And, buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
Punts it out of the air. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there, because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Pulls it in. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Offense changing the play. He'll set up to throw. Trying to pull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Finding an escape route. Oh, look out on the right. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he is brought to the ground, and that